Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Welcome to nwAno weekend sections. Sorry we started late this evening. Got 5 minutes late. It's 7:06 UK time. I don't know where you're watching us from. Welcome. Good evening. You're listening to Bevin Sapasino, and you can see on the screen. We're going to jump in straight away to what we're going to discuss this evening. Why do men beat their wives or girlfriends? Why do men beat their wives or girlfriends? Okay, when you are raised in an environment where all that you know is violent, in a household where one parent always beat the other, there's a chance that the person would grow up believing that violence is the only way to communicate and is the only way to take control of situations. When you're raised in an environment where all that you know is violent, when you are raised in a household where all that you know is violent, one parent takes in turn with the other. Maybe the dad or the mom, whoever, but it takes in turn to beat the other. There's a chance that the person will grow up to believe that it's normal. It's normal to be violent to another. And that's the only way to settle scores, or that's the only way to settle problems. That's the only way to take control of situations. Okay. So this evening, like I said, we start ending. I would like you to call me. The line is open. I would like to know, I want to hear your thoughts. I would like to hear your opinion. Why do men beat their wives? Why do men beat their girlfriends? Why? What do you think that makes men to raise their hands on their wives? Why do men beat their girlfriends? That's what we discussed in this evening. I would like you to call me. Let me know what you think, your opinion on it. Okay? Why do men beat their wives? Last week we discussed why parents beat their kids. When some of you call in, some of you put on the comment chat or the comment section your views on it. Some of you said that is correct. That men, parents beat their children because they use the opportunity to correct them. Some said as well that you are teaching your child that violent to another is okay. It's all views, people's views on it. Depends on how you raise your family, how you raise your kids, how you want to control your kids. Today is all about men beating their wives. Why do men beat their wives? Why do men beat the woman they claim to be in love with? What is it? When you are full of rage, full of anger, your anger is full. What is it that she did that you cannot relate to? What is it that you cannot control yourself? You cannot control your emotions. I resulted for you to lay your hands on your woman. You lay your hands on your woman to the extent of battering her, sometimes in front of the kids, as most of you can relate to. If you watch some social medias and all that, you can see that. Some men beating their wives in front of their kids. They are battering them, they're punching them, kicking them. Why? What is it? What is the problem? Why do men do that? That's what we discussed this evening. I would like you to call me. Let me know what is it. Why do men beat their wives or their girlfriends in front of their kids sometimes? Why? The line is open. I would like you to call me. Let me know what you think. Why? Why do men beat their wives? You must have heard some excuses that men give sometimes. They give some excuses sometimes. One of the excuses is that she's always talking back at me. She keeps raising her voice at me. I'm her husband, you know. She's supposed to be submissive to me. She's supposed to respect me. She's not supposed to talk back at me. She shouldn't raise her voice when I'm talking to her. That's the reason why I beat her. That's the reason why I want to teach her a lesson that she will never forget. That's the reason why I want to correct her. When she remembers the beating, next time she will not raise her voice at me. When she remembers the beating, next time she will not point her hands on me. Next time when she remembers the beating, she will do what? She will listen to me. She will not do that again. Maybe you've heard that before. They say that. They say that when they are in argument with their girlfriend, when they are arguing with their wives, when they are beating, that's the reason why they did that. They will give you those reasons. That's the reason why they will tell you. They will tell you that she's always talking bad at me. She's supposed to respect me. I'm her husband. When I'm talking, she's supposed to close her mouth. She's not submissive to me. She's supposed to be submissive. That's the reason why I beat her up. Next time she will not do that again. Yep. You heard that severally. That's one of the excuses. They give the excuse every time to back the attitude, to back their behavior. That's an excuse they give. She keeps talking back at me. When I'm talking to her, she doesn't listen to me. She keeps shouting at me. She raised her voice. All that. So you went to someone's home. You told their family that you want to marry their daughter. They trusted you, and they handed over their daughter to you. Isn't it? She's supposed to be a helper to you. Then you turn her into a punching bag, just in the name of submission. You turn her what? Into a punching bag, just in the name of what? Submission, so that she will be submissive to you. Yes, I know that some women they have issues. Yes, some of them they have issues with silence. They find it difficult to be silent during conflict. They put fuel on the fire by raising their voice and talking back sometimes. But it's not an excuse to lay your hands on any woman or anyone at all. It's not an excuse. Just that she talked back doesn't give you the right to start beating her up, to start laying your hands on her. That's not an excuse. It's not at all. Why do men beat their wives? Why do men beat their girlfriends? That's what we're discussing this evening. The line is open. I would like you to call me. Let me know what you think. What do you think? Why do they do that? Why do men beat their wives? Why? Why do men beat their wives? If not to be in control. They want to be in control. They want to be what? In control. Men that often beat their wives, sometimes they have control issues. They want to control the lady, or they want to take control of that relationship in a way. Sometimes they groom you in a situation whereby they want to know where you are at all times. They want to know where you are at all times. Where are you going? What time are you coming back? Who are you with? And all of that shenanigans. All of that. They want to know everything. They want to know where you are, everything. Where you going, where you come back, everything. All of that. They want to be in control. Don't get me wrong, Does it mean that when you love someone, maybe you're with somebody or in a relationship with someone, you have your wife or your girlfriend, that when they're going out, they will not tell you where they're going or something, that you don't want to know where they're going? No, it's not what I mean. You know, it's our responsibility, yes, to tell you where you're going, because of what? In case of what? Any eventualities. In case that they need you. In case of accident. In case of anything, that you know where they are, yes. But trying to make it control, become a control freak. You tell them when to go out, when to come in, where they're going and everything. You turn into that human being that you're controlling their days and everything. And when they come back, maybe you're asking them why are they coming from, where did they went to, and all that. Then become an issue. Then what happens? They become what? Abusive and violent towards the lady. Then they go too far. A lot of people, they use that at advantage, both a man and a woman. Some women do that to their men. Women do that to their women. They use that to their advantage. But at the end of the day, it wouldn't warrant you to do what? Lay your hands on the lady or lay your hands on the man. Because abusive relationship or being violent is not only to a woman, it happens to a man as well. But tonight we're discussing about why men beat their wives. The line is open. I would like you to call me. Let me know what you think. I would like to hear your opinion. You can put your opinion in the comment section. Understand? Here in nwAno, we discuss daily family issues. We discuss random topics. We pick it up, we discuss it. And when we're discussing things here, we want people to voice their opinion. You can call without your name. If you call, it's no obligation that you give your name. Call. Just say what you think, your opinion. Say your mind. That's what we're discussing, because we want to know why. What did she do to the extent that you start beating her up? You lay your hands on her. To the extent of what? Punching. What is it that she did? I would like to know. What are those things that women do that makes men to start beating them up? That's what we're discussing this evening. The line is open as well. You know, like we always say, he said, here on nwAno, we said that in your family, in every home, there is always issues. You understand? No one, no family, no relationship is better than other. It's just how you build your relationship, how you build your relationship, how you work on your relationships. That's all. That's the difference. That's the difference. The thing is that some men, they will get to the extent of blaming you for making you beating them. The abuser might be a woman, a man. When they beating the other one, when they laying their hands on the other one, when they kicking them or they punching them or something, they will blame their person for making them beat them. You understand? They will start blaming that person that you're the one that make me beat you. You hear things like, I've told you severally not to do that, but you keep doing it. What do you expect me to do? What do you expect me to do? I've told you severally, stop doing that, but you keep doing it. What do you expect me to do? It's your fault that I beat you up. It's your fault. You made me do it. You turned me to this man that I am now. You turned me to this woman that I am today. You made me beat you up properly. Why? Why did you do that? You keep doing this thing over and over again. I've told you severally not to do it again, but you keep doing it. That's the reason why I beat you up. You made me do it. It's your fault that I beat you up. Next time you shouldn't do that again. I heard that severally. But the funniest thing is that when someone tell you that, they will never stop beating you up. They will keep on doing the same thing over and over again. They will not stop laying their hands on you. They will keep on doing it over and over again. Because when you keep doing what they told you not to do, or whatever that you're doing that they don't like, the only way they can relate to you is by teaching you a lesson. And that lesson is what? By beating you up, by punching you, being violent towards you. They beat you up. They'll beat you up. They will beat you up. Why do men beat women? Why? Why do men beat women? Why do they hold their hands? Why you see them raising their hands, punching you? They're kicking them, hitting their head somewhere. They're dragging them on the floor. Why? What did she do? I would like to know why men do that. The line is open. I know this topic is something that is a topic that is very, I don't know what to say. It's a topic that a lot of people try to avoid to talk about. A lot of people try to avoid to discuss it. It's that kind of topic that You're gonna hurt a lot of people because in a relationship, once it gets to someone being violent, once it gets to someone being abusive to the extent of they start hitting the other, they start beating the other person up all the time, they start being violent, it's a very very bad situation. It's something that is many people are ashamed to discuss it, many people are ashamed to say it. Many women, they don't even like to say it, they don't want to tell anyone about it. They always like to cover it up. They don't like speaking out. Some of them don't like to tell their family members. They don't like to tell their friends. They don't want anyone to know that it's happening to them because they feel ashamed to say it. It's not something that you be ashamed of. You need to seek help. You need to cry out. You need to scream for help. Because a lot of people have died through that. Why do men beat the woman they claim that they love? The woman in their life, sometimes the mother of their children. Why? Why did they do that? Why? Why do they do that? You know that men that do that, they don't have no regret. When they beat you up, they don't regret. They have no regret for beating you up. No. They don't have no regret at all. Because they will do that again. They will beat you up again. If they have the chance, they will do it again. Just like when they blame you for making them beat you. They will tell you that you deserve all the beating. You deserve all the beating. You deserve all the beating and more for misbehaving. You deserve all the beating that you get. They will know. They won't know that there's no remorse. They will not, because they will blame you for making them beat you, and they will do what? They will laugh over it. I said to you that what? That you deserve it. You deserve the beating. If you didn't misbehave, they will not do that. They will not beat you. That's why they beat you. And if you do that again, they will beat you up again. So when you're thinking that maybe yes, they will change, they will stop future, they will not do that anymore. Most times, some women get to a state of they start praying over all those kind of things for the man to change, for the man not to start beating them up again, without calling for help, without telling family members, without telling their friends, without telling their parents what is happening, what they are passing through in that relationship. They're keeping it with them, keeping it inside of them, they're keeping it in house because they don't want people to laugh at them. You give that man a chance again, he will do it again. He will beat you up again and again. I know it's a sensitive topic we're discussing. Very sensitive. I understand that. Many men might find it offensive because it looks like maybe it's gonna be you're blaming men for few individuals, while some few people do that. You can categorizing it. That is, oh man, no, it's not what we're talking about. We're just asking, why do people that do that? Okay, why do some men that do that? Why do they do it? Why? What's the reason why they do it? That's what we ask. You might know someone that does that. Yeah, you know a friend of yours or family member, maybe your dad, who does that. When he's angry, he resort to do what? Beating your mom up. You know your friend that when he's angry, all he does is just beat his girlfriend up, beat his wife up. Why? Have you asked him why he does that? I would like to know. That's what we're discussing this evening. Why do men do that? Because the women, if asked that question, they want to know why. They want to know the reason why they can know and what to do in order for them to curtail that. I understand that many people might say that, yes, they're supposed to know what to do. Like I said earlier, I said some men gives excuses. They tell you that you are the reason why you made them to do that. If you didn't talk back at them when they're talking to you, if you didn't raise your voice when they're talking to you, if you didn't raise your voice in an argument, talk back at them. If you didn't make them angry, that they will not beat you up. They will not beat you up. That you are the one that made them angry. So they blame you for that, making them to beat you. That's what we're discussing, David. Why? Does it mean that the man or whoever he is at that moment, does it mean that the only way the person knows how to resolve issues, the only way that person knows how to communicate, the only way that person knows how to relate to his girlfriend or his wife or whoever around is only violent? So whenever she went out, or whatever she do, whatever that you don't like, in order to reach to her, in order to talk to her, in order to teach her a lesson, what you do is what? You start beating her. Start like punching, smacking, beating. I just want to know why. Why do men do that? What's the reason? Why do they always do that? When you remove your belt and you use it on your wife, or you use it on your girlfriend, what is it that you're doing? What is it that you're trying to achieve? What is it that she did that made you to remove your belt to start doing that? I want to know, please. The line is open. Call me. Why do men beat their wives? At the beginning, I said, when you're raised in an environment where all that you know is violent, let's just assume that when you are growing up, like what we discussed last week, maybe you raised in that environment, you raised in the family whereby whenever there's an issue, whenever there is a problem, your dad keeps beating your mom up, or your mom is the one beating your dad up all the time. and the child, you grow with it. It's normal. Your parents are still together. They didn't separate. They're still there. You guys grow. So in that environment, all that you know is valid. All that you know how to do. Whenever maybe you take that with you, you grow up, you meet your girl, you love this lady. It's not that you don't love her. You do. When they ask you, you say that you love this lady. But you don't know what happens. Every time, that's what you do. Whenever she does what? Anything that offends you, anything that makes you angry, what do? Start beating her up. That's what we're discussing this evening. I would like to know why. Why do men beat their wives up? Why? Why do men beat their girlfriends up? Violent, abusive relationships. It's getting rampant. Maybe, like I said, maybe it's because of social media. Social media, most people now, when it happens, they just put it on social media. Many people are just like seeing it more and more now. Why is it becoming rampant? What's going on? Why do men tend to beat their girlfriends' wives? I would like you to call me, please. I'll put on the comment section why they do that. What is the reason why? Why they do that? Why? Many women that are in this relationship, many women that are in that kind of relationship, a lot of them, maybe I'll receive some messages, some people asking me, what should I do? What's going on? I've done that. Got messages, I read them, I'll be like, the thing is just that many of them that are in that relationship, many of them that are in an abusive relationship, they often believe that their partner will change over time. They often believe that the partner will change over time. Some are ashamed of speaking out due to what society will say of them. They don't want to say because of the class they belong. They don't want to say because of their status in the society. They don't want to say because all their friends will think that their relationship is bad, is the worst one. So because of that, they won't tell you. The only way you can find out is maybe they have their sunshade or glasses, they cover their eyes. Because what? They go what? Go black eye block. Go red eye. They will cover it with a black goggle. And when you find out asking them, what did they do? They always deny. They try to defend the man. Why? Some men, the same. They're in an abusive relationship. They are in this relationship that this woman always takes turn to beat them up. They will not say because of what? What society will say about it. Call them weakly. Why? Why do people, or let's just put it that way, as we discuss in this evening, why do men beat their wives? Why do men beat their wives? I would like to know what you think. Tell me why. Why do men beat their wives? Why? Line is open. I would like you to call me. Come and let me know what you think. Why do men beat their wives? Why? Someone said that when the person that is abusing you, when this person that is always beating you up, after beating you up, they will apologize. They will say to you, sorry, that they were angry. They were mad at that moment. After saying that it's your fault, you are the one that made them to do it. That if you didn't talk to them badly the way you did, if you didn't behave the same way again, they will know there's no way they could have beat you up. They will still apologize. And once they apologize, they still want to take control of that relationship. Sometimes they cry. They cry for forgiveness. But they still turn back and do it again. They beat you up again, over and over again. Why do they do that? Why? Someone said that because they are insecure. That the man is insecure. Security. He's insecure. Insecure of what? Losing you, or insecure of what? Because of insecurity, that's the reason why you want to kill someone's wife. You want to kill someone's daughter. You want to kill someone that you claim that you love, someone that you went to their house, you pay their diary and bring them to your house. You're supposed to be someone that's supposed to be a helper, someone's supposed to be your partner. Because of your insecurity, you want to kill the person. Why? You do that. You're insecure. They resort to you to start like beating them up all the time, punching, kicking them all the time. Why? Why do men beat their wives? Why do men beat their wives? Why do men beat their wives? Why? Someone said that at the beginning of the relationship, they've already groomed you. They try to make you believe that that's the best, is the normal thing for them to do. You saw the signs maybe at the beginning, maybe little things they show tantrum, little things they start, being aggressive towards you, and they beat you up sometimes. Then they'll bring you closer, and then they apologize and beg you, I'm sorry about that, I won't do that again. They start grooming you gradually, little by little, to the extent that now you are the one covering them. You are the one telling people that it's nothing. That is nothing. It's nothing. They groom you to that extent that you start hiding. Whenever something like that happens, you won't go to work anymore. You can stay at home for like 1 week, 2 weeks, just for the scars and everything, the injuries and all that to subside before you leave home and go wherever you want to go. Because this stage now, you are the one doing what? You're covering them. You're protecting them. Why? Why? Just because of maybe he wants to be in control. He wants to be in control. That's why he's beating you up. He's insecure. That's why he's beating you up. I understand that in some part of the world, especially in Africa and some developing countries, yes, some women might not have the opportunity to live. They don't have the avenue just to to sustain themselves when they leave that relationship, because probably their husband is the breadwinner. He's the one working. Some of them are housewives. They are just staying at home, taking care of the children and all that. When they are in something like this, when they are in an abusive relationship, when they are in a relationship where the man takes in turn to punch them, use them as punching bag, what they do, they will still stay because they don't have any other way. They don't have anywhere to go. They will tell you that they will try to find a way to live in that relationship. They will try to find a way to go around it. They know what to do. Whenever he's beating me up, I just cover my face. You beat my body. After that, I will use hot water. I will use balm. I will treat myself. It's okay. I'm used to it. It happens. It's not today he started. It's over 15 years now he's been doing it. I'm used to it now. My children are grown now. They are the ones helping me out now. Whenever he wants to do that, my children, they will. When he see my children, he will stop. So you being in that relationship, you've been like that for over 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. The man be keeping beating you up. What about those children? What do you think that you guys taught them? When your son start beating his girlfriend, what are you gonna say now? It's normal. After all, the mom and dad been together for 30 years. They didn't separate because the dad was beating the mom up. No. It's been there. So you have to accept it. Why? What is really going on? Why? Why so much violence? Why so much violence? Homes. Why so much violence? Homes. Why? What's going on? What is it happening at the rate that is happening now? Is it because of the social media? That feels maybe that we feel that yes, it's getting to increase or something. Why? Why do men beat their wives? Why do men beat their wives? Why? When they apologize, after beating you up, they do it again, isn't it? Why? Why they beat their wives? This is a problem. That's a problem. I said in one of the advert I did, I said that when you see your son beating his sisters, See him raising his hands, start beating his sisters. You take it as normal because what? He's trying to do what? Correct them. Maybe he's the senior one. He's trying to correct them. And you keep quiet. You ignore it. Because what? He's your son. What are you teaching him? It's a little questions I ask, Understand? It goes a long way because little things, all those kind of things, little things, it goes a long way. There are other ways to handle issues. There are other ways to try to communicate. There's other ways to try to punish someone. When someone do you something, it doesn't matter if it's your boyfriend or your girlfriend or husband or wife. There's other ways that we're supposed to try to sort it out. It's not always violent. It's not always raising your hands on a woman. It's not always raising your hands on a man. It's not always, punching someone. It's not always hitting someone. The same happening. Violent everywhere. That is not right. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right. To try and find a way to relate. Try to find a way to talk to each other. Try to find a way to communicate. If you get to that stage whereby the communication, there's no communication anymore, you cannot relate to each other, you cannot talk to each other, you cannot understand, maybe it's time to seek help. You can bring someone in, find counseling or some other things, find ways to sort it out instead of every time resorting to violence. Every time resorting to violence. Understand? If you're with us till this time, I would just like to say thank you. If it's the first time that you're joining us, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, nwAno on Facebook. We're on Twitter as well. nwAno_JJ on Twitter. Let your friends know. This is one. On nwAno here, we discuss daily family issues. We discuss relationships. We discuss society. We discuss about cultures. You understand? We pick random topics, then we discuss on it. Understand me? There's always avenue for you to call. When you call on the WhatsApp, on the further, you can contribute to the program by saying what do you think? Why do men, like what we're discussing this evening, why do men beat their wives or girlfriend? Why did they do that? Why can't they communicate sometimes? What is it that they result in beating them all the time? Why? Like I said, it's not only men that do that. So women, they beat their men. In an abusive relationship, is sometimes it depends on who is doing it. Might be the man or the woman. Like I said, most people take it as a control. They want to control the relationship. They want to take control of that relationship. Most of people say that, yes, maybe the man is insecure. He's insecure. That's the reason why he's doing that. Like I said, when you are raised in an environment where all that you know is about, the only thing you know about is violent. You're raised in an environment, you're raised in a home where your mom or your dad always beat the other. You're raised there. What do you think the child will grow up to? They would think it's normal for them to do what? Lay their hands on what? On the other person. A little thing, they will do what? They become violent. They will start beating the other person without even communicating. They don't talk. They will not try to communicate. No matter whatever the other person does, you need to talk. Talk it over. Relate to the person. It's not all the time violent, using hands, punching, kicking. See some of them on the social media. You see some men, the way they punch their wives, they beat their girlfriends, they draw them their hair, they do everything. What is it? Why? That's what we're trying to find out this evening. Why do men beat their wives? Why? Okay. Okay, Jake just joined us. Welcome, Jake. He said, I think for me, how a man treats his wife or girlfriend is viewed by the children. They learn children to think behavior is acceptable. That's what I'm saying. When many people, when you grow, when environment, when you grow in a home, that the only thing you know is violence. When you grow in a home, the only communication in that house is all about smacking, hitting. No one talks to each other. If they want to correct you, they do what? Beat you up. So the children will grow sometimes. It's not every children, right? I know that. But some children, they will grow and believe that is normal. That is a normal attitude. That is a normal behavior. It's okay for them to do what? To beat their girlfriend. It's okay for them to beat their wife. It's normal because, what is it? Their dad has been doing it to their mom. Nothing happens. Apparently, they've been together for over 20, 30 years. And he's done that. Nothing happens. So they believe it's normal. Some women, to the extent that they start like, they believe that yet it's their fault that the man is doing that. The woman will believe it's her fault. Because the man will say what? He will say to you, why did you talk back at me? You shouldn't have raised your voice at me. If you didn't raise your voice at me, there's no way I could have beat you up. It's your fault, because if you control your mouth, if you control your voice, you couldn't tell, there's no way I will be angry to beat you. They will get to the extent they'll say to you, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. But the next day they'll do it again. They'll beat you up again. Why? That's what we're discussing this evening. You know, that's what we're discussing this evening. It's not right for them to do that. It's not right. Jake went on to say as well that unfortunately a lot of men are manipulative. Yes. They groom you, they will groom you, they will let you know. They will begin to like believe that is normal. Even during the courtship, when you guys are just like at the beginning of that relationship, you see the signs. If some women, they know that. They see the signs. Once in a while, he will beat you up. And then he will say to you, I'm sorry about that. I was very angry. I went out of line. I don't think I'll do that again. At the beginning, they groom you into that. Like what he said is they manipulate you to believe that it's normal for them to do that. They keep on doing it. Some women, they believe maybe with time the man will change in it. He will change. They will change. Most times they don't change because they keep doing it over and over again. They keep doing it over and over again. Understand? You know, because they want to be in control. They want to be in control. They are insecure. They don't want you to leave. Okay. That's what we discussed this evening. Right. Yes, normally it's a 1 hour session that we do every Friday and Saturday evening, 7 p.m. UK time. Okay. Tomorrow evening, if you are with us to this time, I will appreciate. I'll say to you, thank you. Tomorrow evening, we'll be discussing on why women blame themselves for the man. Why women blame themselves for their husband or their boyfriend beating them. Why they blame themselves. Why did they think that it's their fault that they beat them? That's what we're going to discuss tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. the same time, UK time. On that note, I'll say to you, thank you. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. Follow us on nwAno on Facebook. We are on nwAno as well, nwAno_ on Twitter. Thank you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. God bless.